Hey guys, Rowan Talks Football here, back again with another video on the channel, and today we are looking back at League 2. It's my Game Week 40 predictions with 6 games weeks left in the season. And of course we're now heading into the Easter weekend where we have 2 games on the Friday and the Monday. We're going to do the Good Friday fixtures today, and hopefully I'll get the Easter Monday one up over the weekend. Make sure if you're on this channel, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for all support on the recent videos. My one about Graham Potter really got a lot of views on it, so I'm very happy with that, support on the channel. But let's get straight onto the video today. Now we're going to look at League 2 fixtures. I'm not sure what the fixtures are this weekend, I haven't really looked myself. I'm going to have a quick look now. I'm going to go over them, we're going to go in alphabetical order like I did last time. Let's get straight on with the video and let's see what we can. So the first game is Carlisle United versus Tranmere. We're just going to go in alphabetical order. Now this will be a very interesting game because both teams have on a bit of a patchy run of form. Carlisle obviously lost to one of the big clashes of the weekend. They lost 1-0 at Leyton Orient, and Tranmere drew 1-1 at home to Harrogate on Friday night. Tranmere's season, like Wimbledon, myself, my fan, is over. No chance of going up or going down, so they'll just be probably taking a few up there on a Good Friday trip. Carlisle, however, have got more important stuff to play for. Obviously, they're playing for promotion this season, automatics or playoffs. This will be a tight game, but I do think it'll be a 2-0 win to Carlisle. I think Carlisle have got enough to get past Tranmere. Like I said, they need the points. I think they will bounce back. I think they've got a very good crowd for this one expected on Friday. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 to Carlisle. The next game is Crawley Town versus Bradford City. Now, Crawley came into this on the back of a 4-1 defeat hammering at playoff chasing Mansfield. And Bradford won bragging rights well, I don't know if it's a derby or not, but a big Grimsby Town 3-2 coming from 2-1 down. I think it'll be a very close encounter. Both sides obviously fighting for different things. Crawley obviously fighting to stay in the league, and Bradford City trying to get playoffs or potentially automatic promotion. So it'll be a very tight encounter. I think it'll be a very good game. You'll probably see some good action here, but I do think it'll finish 1-1. I think Crawley very good at home, very good at home recently. Managed to get in draw against Grimsby, beating Harrogate and Rochdale. So I do think it'll be a draw. I think Bradford probably would take a draw, probably got an easier game on Easter Monday for them, so they probably want to get something out of this game. So I think it's going to be Crawley Town 1, Bradford City. The next game is CREWE Alexandra versus Barrow. Now CREWE I won 2-0 at Doncaster on the weekend just to sort of boost themselves into mid-table position. No chance of going down again. Their season is pretty much all but over. Barrow, however, I was trying to make a late push for the playoffs, beating Gillingham 2-1 in the last minute. Does help with that, and I think they'll probably come out on top here. I think they're going to be CREWE 1, Barrow 2. I think Barrow at the moment are very on good form. Pete Wild doing a good job there. They had a little blip at the start of the year. Seemed to got their act back together. Now pushing back for the playoffs. Barrow fans have got a lot to dream about. I think it'll be CREWE 1, Barrow 2. And yeah, so that's the score for this one. The next game is Gillingham versus Doncaster. Now, quite weirdly, these are the two sides that lost to CREWE and Barrow. Gillingham losing 2-1 at Barrow, and Doncaster losing 2-0 at home to CREWE. I think this will be a bit of a boring game considering both sides' season is over. Really, Gillingham now safe and Doncaster mid-table. I think Gillingham, however, will come out on top here. I think Gillingham will win this game 2-0 purely because they've been very good at Priestfield this year. Obviously with their new squad debut players they got in January with the takeover and that. I think they'll dominate this game, and I think it'll finish Gillingham 2, Doncaster. Next game is Grimsby versus Hartlepool. Now Grimsby obviously coming into this on the back of a defeat at Bradford, and Hartlepool beating Swindon. Now fair play to Hartlepool. They've sold 1,200 tickets for this game. Since the position they are in the league, it's a very good support. However, I do think Grimsby are on a good run of form. I do think Grimsby will see this one out. I think Grimsby will win 2-1. Especially when they're pushing for mid-table. They want the season done now. Had a good FA Cup run, obviously, in the middle of it. But I think they want the season done and dusted. And yeah, so I think they'll get the job done here 2-1. The next game is my team, Wimbledon, as we travel to Harrogate Town. Yeah, obviously we come into this on the back of a very poor game against Rochdale. If you follow my Instagram page, you can see I was not very happy with the result Saturday, considering what we put on against Walsall on the Tuesday night. However, I do think we will have the capability to bounce back. I think we can get a draw here. Harrogate, very good team. Obviously not lost many games. I think they've won about one defeat in 6 games. So I think they'll be up for this. Obviously still not mathematically safe. I think they're only about 4 points with the drop zone, so they'll want the points more than us. And we've sold the away end out, which is very good to see. Obviously, where we are on the table, I think it's because it's our first visit there. We want the season done because we're all but safe now. I think I'll be Harrogate 1, Wimbledon 1. I want to say for a win, but knowing us and knowing our form recently, we probably won't. So I think I'll be a 1-1 draw. I think both sides will probably end up taking. Next game is Newport versus Northampton. Now Newport coming to this on the back of a 0-0 draw against Colchester, like ourselves, all but safe now. Not going up, not going down, so they just want the season to be finished. Northampton, however, have got more to play for. They are obviously going for automatic promotion, and I think they drew 1-1 in another big game at the weekend against Stevenage. So this will be a very interesting game. I think Northampton will be up for this, considering they have got to get these wins for automatic promotion. They could also potentially still win the league. I don't think that's possible because I think in Orient I've got it won. But I think Northampton will definitely win this game. I think I'll go for a 2-0 Northampton here. I think Hoskins will get a goal because he's one of the best players in this division. And I think Newport will be probably just relieved that they can get this game out of the way and get the season done because, again, mid-table finish and just, yeah. So I think it'll be 2-0. Next game is Rochdale versus Walsall. Now, Rochdale got a very, very, very good result the weekend, beating my team 1-0, and deservedly so. Obviously, I know they had one shot, but deservedly beat us because we were poor. Walsall got a last-minute equaliser against playoff chasing Sutton. So, again, this will be another tight fixture. However, if Rochdale can produce a similar sort of performance to what they did against us, I would back them to win it. However, because obviously Walsall, very poor kind of form, and like ourselves, want the season done. So I think, with Rochdale being more to play for this, I reckon they might sneak a 1-0 win again. But the trouble is, I don't know what their home form's like. I think, speaking to a fan Saturday, I think their home form's pretty shaky and they prefer to play better on away from home. But it's what it is. I think it'll be 1-0 to Rochdale and potentially boosting their chances of survival. Next game is a massive game in the promotion race as playoff chasing Salford City host Leyton Orient. Now Salford drew 1-1 with another promotion chasing side Stockport, and Leyton Orient beat Carlisle 1-0 at the weekend. Now this will be a very tight affair. I think both sides play good football and it'll be a very good game to watch. I think it'll be a 0-0 draw. No, it's a joke, of course it'll be a 0-0 draw. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. I think there'll be goals in this, end-to-end football, and I think Salford have got a very good chance of going up this season with the football they're playing. I know they've got to play us on Easter Monday, so I would expect them to probably turn us over as well. Fast-flowing football, so yeah, I think it'll be a 2-2 draw, and I think Leyton Orient will probably take that, because obviously they're just a couple of games away from securing promotion to League One, and I think if you're coming to places like this in late on in the season, you probably just take the points you can get at the time. So I think it'll be a 2-2. Next game is another promotion chasing side in Stevenage as they host relegating battling Colchester United. Now both sides in this fixture got something to play for. Stevenage obviously going for promotion, Colchester to try and stay in the league. Stevenage drew 1-1 against fellow promotion rivals Northampton on the weekend, and Colchester drew 0-0 with Newport. Now I think Stevenage's home record is very good this season. They tend to win at home, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did. However, Colchester are fighting for their lives, so they might make it a bit tricky and tough for them. However, I still back Stevenage to get the point. I think they're going to be a Stevenage 2, Colchester 0. As I said, home form for Stevenage this season has been superb, and it wouldn't surprise me if it carried on against Colchester. I still don't think Colchester will go down. However, Hartlepool and Crawley are catching up to them, so they do need results. However, I don't think it's going to come here, so I'm going to put 2-0 to. The next game is another big one in the race for the playoffs, as playoff chasing Sutton hosts Stockport. As Sutton and both these sides drew 1-1 the weekend. Sutton drawing at Walsall. Bit of a heartbreak for them, as obviously Walsall scored in the last minute. Stockport drawing at home to Salford, who their rivals are. Obviously local rivals in a local rival match on the Friday. But again, I would say Stockport probably more favourites for this game, purely because of the form they've been in. I would back them to win it. However, you look at Sutton's home form, I think they've got one of the best home forms in League 2 this season. So it wouldn't surprise me if Sutton also did get a result out of this game. I'm going to go for 2-2. I think it'll be another one with goals in it, end-to-end stuff. And I think it'll probably end up in a draw. I think both sides will take that, because they're going to be obviously in the playoff push with this left play in the season. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw between these. The final game is Swindon Town versus Mansfield Town. Now Swindon come into this losing 2-1 to Hartlepool at the weekend, and yeah, this is, I think, to be honest with you, this will be a very tough game for both sides, because obviously Swindon's season's over, losing to Hartlepool. Mansfield beat Crawley, they need another win. Problem is they've got a lot of injury problems, so I don't know what side will turn up. I think this will be a 2-1 win to Mansfield. I think Mansfield will get the job done, and I think they'll keep pushing for the playoffs. Swindon's season is over. Jody Morris obviously gone in there. It's not really working out so far. I think they've got one of the worst forms in the division. Obviously throwing away a 1-0 win lead at Hartlepool on Saturday, and losing to and then obviously losing it 2-1. So yeah, I think it's going to be Swindon 1, Mansfield 2. Thank you all guys for watching. Hope you agree with my predictions. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree with my predictions. Like, comment and subscribe to the channel on the road to 100 subscribers, and I'll be back with another video soon, probably my Game Week 41 predictions for the Easter Monday games. But anyway, thank you all for watching guys, and see you later. Bye.